Breakfast, same breakfast like always. 2 eggs, 2 turkey sausages, 2 protein waffles, and some sugar-free syrup. And then I got 2 bottles of water, just wash it down. I'm trying to make sure I get my water intake in earlier rather than later, so I'm not dehydrated when it comes to the gym. But yeah, and we're gonna drink our coffee after this too. It's smart to drink coffee after you drink water, so you're not dehydrated. So, you know, you're dehydrated when you're asleep because you sleep for 7 to 9 hours. You don't drink water for 7 to 9 hours, so the best thing to put in your body right away is water, not coffee. Coffee is a natural diuretic. It makes you piss, makes you shit, makes you lose water. So save your coffee for after you eat breakfast and after you drink water. Before we go to the gym, I'm gonna have a little bit of Greek yogurt, an apple, banana, and our energy drink just to have enough energy for today in the gym. So what's up, guys? It's been a minute since we've been in the car talking. Today is chest, shoulders, and tries. So our place today. I'm feeling pretty fucking good today. I have the day off. I got enough rest. I had a great breakfast. I've just, drank my coffee after breakfast. I'm very hydrated, so I feel good. I got my Imani right here for my energy drink to, give me some caffeine. I'm a little sore from last night's workout, my knees and shit, but that's legs. We got upper body today, so it doesn't really play a factor in today's workout. So we should be all ready to go. Today, like I said, today we're feeling fucking good, but like I always tell you guys, make sure you go work out. Go outside, go for a jog, go for a bike, go for a hike. I don't give a fuck. Go lift some weights. Go do anything to get you moving, get you sweating, get you burning calories and staying fit and active. Don't care what it is, but today I just want to talk about, guys, I'm a human. And what I mean by that, me being a human is, of course I'm a human, right? I'm talking to the camera. You can see me, you can see my face, you can hear my voice. I have a kid. You see me work out every single day if you watch the channel, you know what I'm saying? But I'm human in the sense of I make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people who are influencers are YouTubers or people, you know what I'm saying, that are content creators who are, on camera every day, makes it seem like their life is perfect. It makes it seem like they don't make mistakes. It makes it seem like they don't, everything they do is perfect and it aligns and all that bullshit. In reality, we're all human beings, right? And nothing is perfect and none of us are perfect and none of us can be perfect. And, a lot of times people hide behind these cameras and only show you what they want to show you. In reality, you don't really know who these people are. You really don't know who they are personally unless you know them personally, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to say I'm human, and I haven't fucked up or did anything crazy like that. Like, I'm not apologizing or anything, but I'm just saying I'm human. So I make mistakes like you, right? And this whole entire cutting process has been, I don't say it's been a struggle. I made great progress, but I've had my ups and downs, right? Because if you guys checked out my first cutting series, I went from 206 to 195 pounds, 197 pounds, 196 pounds, and then now I'm at 188, 187 pounds, 188, 187 pounds on this progress journey. And I've kind of hit a plateau. I've kind of hit a plateau with cutting. I'm not going to lie. I haven't really lost any weight in the last 2 weeks. And that's not because I'm not working hard. That's not because, I'm not necessarily disciplined. It's because I'm human. You know what I mean? I went from 206 to 187, 188. That's almost 20 pounds, right? So that's a lot of weight cut. You know what I'm saying? So I think my body had a plateau and I've just been drained and I've been tired and I, you know what I'm saying? I've just kind of, on the weekends, because I'll show you guys what I eat during the week, but on the weekends I've kind of let loose a little bit more than I should probably. And, and that's probably had me at plateau, which I'm in great shape. I'm still in really good shape. I'm pretty lean. I have a lot of muscle mass still. My face is leaner. I just look overall better. So I'm not complaining about my physique. But you guys are my viewers. You're my audience. You know what I'm saying? And I want to deliver the best content I possibly can. And I just have to be honest with you guys. I have hit a plateau. And I still plan on getting down to 180 pounds. But, guys, bear with me. I am human. Like I said, I've probably overeaten a little bit and having a lot of fun during the weekends. My son had his birthday party a couple weeks ago, and then we had his actual birthday the week after with celebrating with family. So that's a lot of cake and ice cream and pizza and shit like that. And then, you know, me being on a cut, being hungry all the time, working all the time, you know, physical labor, you know, I'm probably overeating during the weekends, and then like my birthday is in a week and a half, no, actually 2 weeks, and so I'm like, fuck, cake, ice cream, possibly pizza, whatever I would decide to eat, you know what I'm saying, and then probably go for movies, some popcorn, bloody popcorn, all that stuff. So like, I've been living little, right? I've been, you know, having, as my son says, yes, back there, I've been living little, I'm not gonna lie, you know, and sometimes I feel like when we set out a goal, sometimes we just think everything has to be perfect, and you can make no mistakes, and in reality, guys, within success, within the goal you're gonna make, you're gonna take a lot of steps forward, you're gonna take a couple steps backwards, and, you know, vice versa. Like, that's how it is, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not, like I said, I'm not eating this cut. I'm still gonna get done on 185, or 180, but just want to let you guys know, I'm human. And so you're wondering, like, I haven't seen him step on the scale, or I haven't seen him, you know what I'm saying, like, weigh himself, or say he lost this much weight or whatever like that, or anything like that. And that's just because, you know, I hit a plateau. So you got to understand, when you do hit a plateau, when you do, like, you're stuck in a rut, you haven't made any progress, I mean, you haven't made any progress forward, or you haven't made any progress backwards, you know, you got to change some things up. And the biggest thing for me, of course, I've already said it in the videos, is cardio. So as you guys will see, I'm going to prioritize cardio, like I've been saying. I'm going to videotape my cardio and show you how many minutes I'm doing the cardio machine, just so you guys know that I'm locked in, know that I'm telling the truth, know that I'm serious about, you know, my content and my word. You know, your word is the most important thing a man or woman can ever have, because if you go back on your word, you go back on your character. So I'm gonna do that for now on, guys. So, but yeah, that's basically all I'm gonna say, guys. I'm human. I make mistakes. We hit plateaus, but you gotta keep pushing through it. You know, everything's not gonna be perfect, and you can't expect perfection every fucking time. Do the best you can and learn from your mistakes, right? So I don't think it'll work out. I'll see you guys in the gym. So yeah. So we're gonna be on here, the treadmill, for 10 minutes as warm up, 15% incline, and 2.5 miles per hour to get us ready for this workout. Just to show you guys as proof. Now I'm about to get off right now. All right, so let's get it. We're gonna do some camber bar bench press, and then we're gonna do some seated side laterals with dumbbells. So, whew, let's go.
Camber bar. You guys already know. You guys already know why I do this shit. You already know why I do this shit. I do this shit because, of course, the opening, the U shape, allows me to go further and further down than I traditionally would with a traditional barbell, of course. So that's why I'm doing it. I am lifting slightly heavier than I usually do with camber bar. Just kind of 5 on each side just to kind of challenge myself. But the main mechanics, of course, is going down slow, getting a great stretch at the bottom for our pecs. And I'm going to try something new as I struggle to get this last setup. I already kind of showed you guys, I'm doing seated raises with dumbbells, but instead of me doing regular raises, I'm actually doing Y raises. I don't know why I never thought of this. The big reason why it's, you know, better to sit down when you're doing your side raises is because you use less energy standing up than you use less energy sitting down than you do standing up. You know what I'm saying? So when you're standing up, you're kind of like, you know, cheating yourself, kind of using energy you don't really need to stand up and stabilize your body with your legs. So when you sit down, you put more emphasis on, you know, the delts. And I usually do Y raises instead of, you know, regular delt raises that I like most people do. I go all the way up past my head, like the shape of a Y. And then now I combine that with the seated version, and I found that it's way better than the standing one because I can lean my back against the mat, and it allows me to kind of anchor myself, and then like I can like go, you know, do my Y raise, and like I'm really just prioritizing and like isolating the entire delt in a way that you can't do when you're standing up. So since I have, you know, I'm sitting down, it helps me stabilize because I'm sitting down, less stress and less, you know, energy being used to stand up. And then also I can anchor my back on the back pad of the seat, as you guys can see. I'm literally just, you know, only thing I feel is my side delts, which is phenomenal. So if you do Y raises, or if you do side raises, try to do the seated variation with the Y raise. I'm telling you, it's going to be way better than both of them. You you combine them together, right? So that's kind of my spiel with that. And as you guys can see, I'm wearing my favorite workout shirt. It's fucking Bowser, and the fucking the face of Bowser is made up of all the fucking Mario characters, which is pretty dope. My brother made it for me, actually. It's just, a decent little gift from my brother. But as you guys can see, I'm fucking trying to fly out of the fucking gym, and this shit is killing my fucking delts. God damn, but we're going to failure. We're going to keep fighting, as you guys know. I'm a fighter. We don't give up. And then here we go. I think it's our last set of camber bar. Yes, it is. And you can't really see me, but you still can see that I'm going down slow, taking my time. They got that arch in my back, guys. Do not bench with a flat back. Arch your back a little bit. Pin your shoulder blades back. You know what I'm saying? Widen your grip a little bit so you can prioritize your pecs, and do whatever you want with your legs. You can keep your legs, not your legs, your feet. You can keep your feet flat if you want. You can bring your feet back all the way to kind of give you like a spring kind of feeling. It doesn't really matter. I prefer to keep my feet flat on the ground. I kind of turn my feet out, kind of stabilize me a little bit, kind of, place my feet in the ground, kind of keeps me stuck there. And then, of course, I arch my back a little bit, pin my shoulder blades back, and boom, there we go. I feel powerful. I feel strong. And it took me a while to understand that I needed to lower the weight with camber bar. I tried it the regular way I used to do with bench press. In reality, lower the weight. If you're going to use camber bar, lower the weight. It's totally fine. You're getting the extra stretch, so it doesn't really matter as much of how heavy the weight is. It just, you need a load that's challenging and it's going to, continuously stretch that fucking pec out and, give you a fucking gnarly stretch. So make sure you fucking not eagle lifting, guys. Don't eagle lift. It's going to get you hurt, or it's going to make you look stupid. And as you guys can see, I'm going to failure. These wide raises, god damn, these fuckers suck, man. These fuckers suck. But hey, it's how you fucking train, guys. It's how you get your fucking gains. It's by training hard to failure on your last set.
So we're going to hit some cable lateral raises just to really work that side delt. And then we're going to superset it with some Smith machine incline press. So pretty good day right now.
And I'm not even going to discuss why I love Smith machine incline. You guys already know I love Smith machine incline. I just said I wasn't going to discuss it, but I'm going to discuss it. I don't give a fuck. For the guys or for the people or for the motherfuckers that haven't been here before on my channel, the reason I love incline bench press on the Smith machine, I keep it short and sweet, is you can go all the way to failure because, less focus on stability because it's on the track and you have the clips there, so you can go all the way to failure. Unlike, free weights, you can't go all the way to failure because, you can definitely not get the weight up and you could definitely drop it on your head and fuck yourself up and get stuck, right? So, yeah, that's why I love it. And hey guys, I already told you, but I'm pairing this with some cable side rattles, and these motherfuckers definitely suck. And keeps that great tension on the side delt or side head of the delt, and you get a little bit of front delt action too because the cables are in front of me, so you kind of have no choice but to, use your front delt a little bit. And you don't need to do a lot of front delt work. If you enjoy doing that and training like that, totally fine. But your presses give you great front delt activation and pump. So, but sometimes I just like doing shoulder presses, and sometimes I like doing cable raises in the front to hit my front delts because when they pumped up and they're fucking large and then gorged with fucking blood, it just looks amazing. It looks very juicy and meaty. You know what I'm saying? Makes you look good in the mirror. So, but do you need to do it? No. It's like, you don't necessarily need to train forearms because your forearms get pretty pumped when you're doing any pulling movement or on your back day, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily need to train those muscles necessarily. But you want forearms, bigger forearms, you know what I'm saying? Instead of you doing forearm training, get some motion, get a flick that you enjoy, and switch arms every once in a while, and then I guarantee your forearms get a lot bigger. So I'm just kidding, of course. I'm not kidding, but I'm kidding. But yeah. And here we go with our second set of these side laterals with cables. And I'm not gonna lie, I only did 2 sets of these because an old man came over and stole these from me, so I just couldn't finish. And I'm not gonna be being mean to elderly people. I'm not gonna beat them up. I'm not gonna tell them to get the fuck away from my shit because it's a public gym. You know what I'm saying? So finders keepers, losers weepers. So he took the cables, so I decided to do 2 sets instead of 3 like I wanted to. But it's okay. We pretty, got a pretty good delt pump anyway from the wide raises. So. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that big of a deal. And using cables keeps continuous tension on those delts anyway, so it wasn't a big deal, guys. So if you see the old man that took it, Please tell me so I can find him and see where he lives so I can take him out. Just kidding. I do not want his retirement money. I just want him to, retire and live perfectly fine. Anyway, last set of our incline bench presses. And as you guys can see, my hands are pretty wide. And like I always tell you guys, wider the hands, more pec, closer to hands, more triceps. So I'm trying to work my pecs right now. I have pretty decent triceps, so it's not a big deal. But like I said, I'm going all the way to failure. And we got one more left in the tank. Boom. A little bit more shoulder work. Go do some Smith machine shoulder presses. And then we're going to pair it with some pec deck too to get one more exercise for our chest. And then we're going to do one tricep movement, and then we're done. And this was just me being greedy, goddammit, because I definitely did not need to fucking do a shoulder press, but it just felt good in the moment. I want to do a shoulder press just because I haven't done it for a while. And of course, I'm using the Smith machine because it's easier to control. My shoulders are already fucking pretty dead because of the two side laterals exercises and then doing the pressing movements that I already done. So front delts are pretty cooked, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to go big and beyond of what you planned. So why the fuck not? I want to do three fucking exercises for my shoulders today. And I already told you guys I'm super sad with some pec deck flies. I would prefer to do cable flies, but that old man still was on the cable, so fuck it. I had no choice. I had to use pec deck, which still is a great option. Still gives you a great stretch at the bottom of your pecs, so I'm not gonna complain too much. Altogether, this workout's been pretty fucking nice today. I'm not gonna lie. My fucking chest was pretty pumped up, guys, and my shoulders were pretty pumped up because I did 3 fucking exercises for my shoulders. Stuff I usually don't do, which is it's fun when you have more time in the gym than you usually do. You can do more than you usually do, and you feel more fulfilled. You feel happy, and you just feel overall fucking stoked to believe lifting as much as you lifted. I feel like a fucking beast today because I got so much work in. Now I did want to do a little bit more, but I said fuck this. I'm doing cardio. That's the most important part. So yeah, and as you guys can see, struggling with these shoulder presses, which is totally fine. And I got it up, I think. There we go. My shoulders are fucking dead, of course, so that's why that was such a struggle. But a little bit more left in the tank. Why not use a less bit of gasoline that's burning and turning inside of you, right? So that's what I decided to do. And all the way back. And these faces of pain is real. I'm not faking you guys. I'm not faking you guys out. I promise you. I'm not faking you guys out at all. There we go. Ah, man. There's nothing like better. There's not a better stretch than a pec stretch. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. The best stretch that you can get working out is a pec stretch because it hurts, but it just feels so fucking nice. Every other stretch is kind of meh. I like to stretch my triceps and my quads, but biceps, fuck that. Hamstrings, fuck that. Calves, fuck that. Everything else, like abductor and adductors, fuck that. Lats, I like lats. I like the lat stretch. You know what I'm saying? But fuck hamstrings. Fuck hamstrings. Man, fuck you hamstrings. The funny thing is, if you think about it this way, your hamstrings are basically the same thing as your biceps, and then your quads are basically the same thing as your triceps, because they kind of do the same thing, because it's kind of the opposite, you know what I mean? And I guess your calves are kind of like what, your forearms, I guess. So which is very interesting to think about, but it's pretty much true. They're basically kind of the same muscle. They're kind of not, but they kind of do the same thing in a way. So yeah, there's some food for thought right there. Now you're gonna be like, my fucking biceps are the same thing as my hamstrings, what the fuck? My triceps are the same thing as my fucking quads, what the fuck? Yeah, kinda, sorta, similar, very similar fucking, fucking muscles in a way. We're bipods, we walk on 2 legs, so not necessarily the same, but it is what it is. And as you guys can see, I'm going all the way to failure. Alright guys, last fucking thing we're gonna do today is some tricep push down with the easy bar. We're gonna try to kill our shit, try to go to failure each time, and then go to cardio, and we're out. And of course, my second favorite tricep exercise is tricep push downs, of course. And we started off lighter just because triceps are pretty burned out from the presses already. So you really can't. I usually sometimes do like 150, 140 for tricep push downs. I could do more if I really wanted to, but this kind of gets too heavy, in the sense of like working sets. But I started off with 120, and that was heavy enough. My triceps were pretty beat the fuck up. I definitely wanted to do some overhead tricep extensions or some skull crushers today, but because they gave me the best stretch, but I just didn't have enough time. So, tricep push downs are always a great option if you need to get a quick tricep exercise in. And I always say the best attachment for tricep push downs is definitely easy bar. That's just my opinion. You can lift more weight with them, and I think you can control it a little bit better than you can with the ropes, but don't want to fight about it. That's just my belief, and my belief is final, and I know more than you, so it doesn't really matter. Just kidding. But what I'm going to do in this last set, just because, like I said, I'm running out of time, I'm going to go all the way to failure, and then the next set, I'm going to wait like 5 seconds. I'm going to go down 20 pounds and then, knock out the next set, and then go down 20 pounds and knock out the next set. I'm going to try to get 5, I think, and then basically that's kind of a burnout just because I don't have a lot of time. Sometimes if you like running like kind of like low on time, stuff like your triceps and your biceps, smaller muscles, your calves too, I would say you can kind of like fucking beat them up really quickly. Like you can because they recover so fast, like you can really just do about 10 to 15 sets, boom, okay, 5 second break. 5 to 10 more reps, boom, 5 to 10 second break, then 5 to 10 more reps, boom, and then you're totally fine, especially because you already did your presses, right? I already did my presses and my triceps already been hit technically. So if you're running on, you're running late on time, do that. As you guys can see, I'm switching back over to, I'm going down to 70 now. So I went down 20 pounds again, and I'm finna just crank out a couple more reps. So if you're running low on time, totally fine. I mean, is it optimal? You want to kind of have a break, of course, a longer rest. But if you, running out of time, totally fine. You still have some decent gains doing it that way. Just make sure you're not fucking being an idiot, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Now, we'll finish up with some cardio and the elliptical. As you guys see, I'm fucking sweating my ass off. So let's get it on. See, I did 35 minutes. Next meal, we're gonna have some leftover chili with some fat-free flavors. Greek yogurt in there, and then they got some cheddar cheese in there too. And then, like I said before, the chili has chickpeas, kidney beans, black beans, corn, ground turkey, tomatoes, yellow peppers, red peppers, of course, tomato sauce and diced tomatoes. And then we got some grapes, some cantaloupe, and some pineapple. And then we have some vanilla high protein Greek yogurt. And I have mentioned this before, guys. I do take creatine monohydrate. I usually take it after I work out because there's evidence that shows that it's better for your exertion rate to take it after you work out. But in reality, it really doesn't it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't really matter when you take it. Like, take it whenever you're gonna take it. You can take it in the morning, you can take it in the evening, you can take it after breakfast, you can take it before breakfast, you can take it with your coffee, you can take it in your pre-workout, you can take it whenever you want to fucking take it, guys. The most important thing is taking 5 milligrams a day. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to oversaturate your fucking body. They say, oh, take fucking 3 scoops of it and oversaturate your body and all that shit. Nah, just take 5 fucking, grams a day, or milligrams or whatever, 5 grams a day. And then it usually takes about a week or 2 to kind of like kick in, and then it takes longer to like get out of your system. But it takes about 2 weeks to get in your system to kind of start doing what it's supposed to do. I've already mentioned this and talked about it before. Taking creatine and puts water in your muscles. It makes you stronger. It makes you recover faster. It makes you build more lean muscle and lean mass quicker. It's the most researched fucking supplement in the fucking world, guys. Just get a regular fucking creatine monohydrate. It don't need to be nothing that's fucking complicated or anything like that. To get the cheapest fucking form, that's completely just says, all it says, or I should say, is creatine monohydrate. Anything else added with it is bullshit. So get the cheapest fucking form you can possibly get, and you're fine. Take it every single day. You don't have to take it, but it helps me. I like creatine. I've been taking it for years. So you don't need to take it if you don't want to, but I'm gonna keep taking it. And there's studies that says it does something to your kidneys. That's bullshit. Your kidneys will be fine, guys. You know, everybody reacts to things differently, but for the majority of people, creatine is not going to mess your kidneys up, guys. But I am not a doctor, so you don't always gotta take advice from me. I'm not a registered doctor or a dietitian, but I'm just going off the shit I fucking experienced and the shit that I've researched. So, creatine is a great fucking supplement. There are some people that don't respond to it, but I'm a hyper responder to it. So yeah, for a snack, we're gonna have protein waffle and the last motherfucking turkey sausage that we had in the freezer. But I'm still a little hungry, right? And then we're gonna have a protein shake. And this has 16 ounces of fat-free skim milk and 2 scoops of protein, which there's, of course, 50 grams of protein in this. So I kind of want to discuss my diet again today. As you guys saw, you see what I ate, but the main priority for me, while I'm big on the cut and just eating healthily in general, is basically high amounts of protein to make sure that my muscles are being able to get enough protein to be repaired. On the cut, you got to kind of eat more than usual, just so you can make sure that you get enough protein because you're losing weight, losing body mass. You want to maintain as much muscle mass as possible. So that's my priority, is getting protein in, because sadly, when you're on a cut, you're going to use some of that protein for energy. So that's why you got to be in a surplus of protein almost every single day. Also, I want to say this too. When I'm not cutting, when I'm maintaining, right, I still have a high amounts of protein anyway, because protein satiates you longer. It keeps you fuller longer because it takes a lot more time to digest. Not including ways of fast digestive protein, but usually eating animal sources or fucking plant sources or anything that's high in protein, right? It's going to take a lot longer for it to digest, and actually you're burning about 20 to 30% of the calories you're consuming when you eat protein, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of the main reasons why I eat a high protein diet. And then also too, with carbs, as you guys can see too, I eat a lot of carbs. I eat I don't say a lot of carbs, but I eat a moderate amount of carbs. And that's because I use the carbs to help fuel me through my workouts, help give me energy throughout the day. I'm active, I move around a lot at work, so I need carbs. I need an energy source. The carbs I eat is complex carbs, such as fruits and vegetables and whole grains and starches. And I eat a lot of fruit, as you guys see. I eat a lot of fruit, a lot of vegetables, and that's because fruits and vegetables, especially vegetables, are incredibly low in calories and incredibly dense in antioxidants and nutrients, and fruits and vegetables have both, and what I'm saying, they're really high in fiber, which fiber is great to keep you full. It makes you fuller. It helps with digestive stuff. Fiber is really healthy, incredible. You need fiber in your diet, of course. And then also too, fruits and vegetables have a lot of water in them. They're mostly water, so what I'm saying, you get your water intake from there too, which water keeps you full longer. And also you can eat so much of it. You eat so much volumes of fruits and vegetables, like huge amounts of it, huge portions of it, that what I'm saying, you can't do with other foods, right? And since you can do that, you save a lot of calories by eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. And I just like fruits and vegetables. Sorry, this sun's in my face. I just enjoy fruits and vegetables. I love fruits and vegetables, you know what I'm saying? And then of course I do eat fats, and the fats I try to eat is usually from, the fruits and vegetables I eat. So a lot of them don't have a lot of fat in it, of course, but like olive oils and, olive oils, and I use peanut butter powder. Sometimes I eat peanut butter. I eat nuts. Occasionally, I use avocado oil in sprays, and I eat salmon, for omega-3s and all that, good fucking fat. Let me fucking move this out of my face. And so yeah, I do eat fat. You need fat. Fat's integral to a healthy diet, but I eat lower amounts of fat just because I'm gonna cut. And if you guys don't know, carbs and protein is 4 calories per gram, and fat is 9 calories per gram, right? So that's more than double the calories from the other two. So I'd rather eat the other two than the third one because I'm on the cut. But I still do eat fats, and of course I eat whole eggs, and I get the cholesterol, fat from the yolk, and it doesn't have cholesterol, but that's good cholesterol in there too. So that's kind of like, what I'm saying, my diet in a nutshell. You guys see it. I post it every single day, right? And then also too, I do drink, as you guys see, protein, whey protein. And whey protein is a fast digested protein, and I usually do that after the gym usually. And you don't necessarily need to drink it right after the gym. It's a myth that you need to drink it, otherwise you lose your gains. It's bullshit. You don't necessarily need whey protein, but it is something that, is fast digestive, so it does work right after the gym. Usually that's what I try to do. And it's a supplement. You don't need protein. You don't need protein supplements. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you eat enough protein throughout your diet, you don't need it at all. You know what I'm saying? It's wasting money for you. But for me, you know what I'm saying, it helps me get through the day. And, make sure my protein intake is where it needs to be. Because sometimes, I get busy. I don't necessarily, I'm trying to prepare a lot of food or whatever. So I'm going to drink a protein shake, right? To help supplement my protein intake. But yeah, you don't need that if you don't want it. And then creatine. I already kind of talked about that, but yeah, I take creatine too. And that's basically all the stuff that I take. I don't really take any other supplements outside of creatine and whey protein. So just a little bit more of insight of why I eat. I kind of, you guys kind of see me discuss things yesterday. But yeah, I'll probably do a little bit more detailed stuff every single time I do a video now to kind of explain why I'm eating what I'm eating for the day, and to kind of give you a game plan on what it means for the day and why I'm eating this and eating that, right? So yeah, that's basically it. To capitalize on this beautiful, beautiful night, just go for a quick little walk with my son. Gonna do about 30 minutes extra cardio. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta add a little extra cardio in, guys, especially when it's outside. You know what I'm saying? It's low impact, easy, and getting some fresh air. So that's what we're about to do. So see you guys at dinner time. For dinner, we just have some tacos. It's ground beef, and then a little bit of fat-free and flavors Greek yogurt, and then we got our zero sugar Mountain Dew Baja Blast. If you guys have Taco Bell, you know what that is. And then ice mountain water. So for dessert, we're gonna have a little bit of vanilla ice cream, but what I did differently was I mixed it half with some a fat-free Greek yogurt, just to add a little bit of protein, add a little bit of a tangy kind of taste with the vanilla. The Greek yogurt was vanilla too. So we're gonna add some of these lilies, chocolate chips, and as you guys can see, no sugar added. And also, it has some fiber in there. Let's see, has about that's fiber, 3 grams of fiber, which is not bad, and 60 grams or 60 calories per tablespoon, which is kind of high, but only 1 tablespoon. That's all you really need anyway. So, taking a look at our calories and macros, so about 2,700 calories, which isn't terrible. I moved around a lot. I had over 10,000 steps. I did 45 minutes of cardio today, and I did a whole entire weightlifting, you know what I'm saying, session 2. So, just going over overview of, all 4 meals that we had today, which I think is very balanced, pretty good, high amounts of protein, high amounts of carbs, and, decent amounts of fat. But, we had 57 grams of fiber, which is pretty nice. But all in all, today was a pretty fucking good day for eating, I would say.
It's time to work now. Work. It's time to work out. Work.